I think China does want to find a way through this impasse with the president. I think there are big restrictions on what Xi Jinping is prepared to concede. He has his signature sort of tune of his administration is this whole idea of repositioning China in the world, both politically and economically. He's not about to cave in to President Trump, but equally he does want to find some kind of solution. More complicated, I think, for President Trump. On the one hand, he has economic pressure on him, both from the wider markets and from people within his own administration, to find some kind of détente with China. And yet at the same time, as we start the re-election cycle in the US, it helps him to play the China card quite strongly and robustly with his base.
In terms of give and take, I was going to say calculus, but it's not even, it's as simple as basic math, right? Is it that the U.S. is saying, look, you guys, just stop stealing your IP and we'll back off on tariffs?
No, I think it's gone beyond that now. I think it's really now a technology war between the two nations, between the two superpowers, or at least that's where it's potentially heading. Whether President Trump really wants to take it there, who knows, actually. But there are certainly very strong forces within the administration and elsewhere that see this as the sort of showdown with China about who is really going to be controlling the kind of fourth industrial revolution economy that is just around the corner.
And the future, yeah.
And the future, exactly. And it seems to me, though, that at the moment Donald Trump is under a lot more pressure to get something done than he has been before. And you can see that in the way that he's communicating. You know, he talked about the fact there was a blip in the stock market in December, and that blip will be erased once the trade deal with China is done, which seems to suggest he's feeling the pressure of the weakness in the share market.
Yeah, I mean, certainly he staked a lot of credit, personal credit, for the fact the stock market was doing so fantastically well earlier in 2018. He's now, of course, blaming the Federal Reserve for hiking interest rates. Not his fault. The economy was doing perfectly well, and then the kind of Fed came along and started putting rates up precipitously, and that, of course, in his view, is what is causing the trouble. So he is extremely good at making sure that this is always going to be somebody else's fault other than his. He's extraordinarily adept at that.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.